Hello.
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 Today we look at people buying clothes. Clothes for women and clothes for men. First, clothes for women. Like these.
A skirt. A dress. Trousers. Now, a jacket. Put a jacket with a skirt and you get a suit. A suit. Put it with trousers and again you have a suit. A woman also wears a top, like a blouse or a t-shirt or a sweater. A top.
Clothes for women. And now, clothes for men. A shirt and a tie. Trousers. A jacket. A suit. That's a jacket and trousers of the same material and the same colour. A sweater. And when the weather's cold, a coat.
I'm wearing a jacket, trousers and a top. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing formal morning dress. This is a black jacket and a black waistcoat and striped trousers.
I'm wearing sandals and a beige silk dress and my favorite pair of earrings.
I have white tracksuit trousers, which are very warm, and a creamy tracksuit top, which is also very warm but light, so that it can move freely.
Do you always wear clothes like those?
When I'm dancing, yes.
For some things I would dress more casually, like I would wear a skirt rather than a dress and a blouse.
I always wear clothes like this when I'm performing weddings and working in the register office.
So, people wear different clothes because they like different clothes and because people are different. Some are tall, some are short, some are fat, and some are thin. So when you go shopping for clothes, you need to know your size. Size. Julia Marsh and Rachel Hansen are shopping for clothes. Julia wants to buy a coat.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a coat. Can I try this on? Yes, of course. It's too small. Here. Yes, it is. Do you have any others? Yes. Over here. Try this on. It's your size. Yes, it is my size, but it isn't long enough. Right. I prefer longer coats. What about this one?
This is your size, and it's longer than the black one. Would you like to try it on?
No. I don't like the colour.
Would you like to try it on? Try on. Would you like to try it on? It's too small. It's too small. It isn't long enough. It isn't long enough. I prefer longer coats. I prefer longer coats.
Julia doesn't like short coats. She prefers longer coats. She likes longer coats more than short coats. Now, Rachel Hanson. What kind of skirt does she prefer?
Excuse me a moment, please.
Of course. Do you like this, Julia?
No, I don't. I think it's awful.
Yes, you're right. Pity. It's the cheapest skirt in the shop.
What about this one?
That's better. And this.
Oh, yes. That's the best one.
I'll try these two on.
Oh, don't forget your top.
Thanks. Now, where are the changing rooms?
It's the cheapest skirt in the shop.
Cheap. Cheaper. Cheapest.
That's the best one. It's better than the first skirt and better than the second one. That's the best one.
Good. Better. Best.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes. I'd like the best suit in the shop.
What size do you take, sir?
Size 4.
How about this, sir?
Not bad. Ah, that's better. Can I try it on, please?
The changing rooms are over there, sir.
It's my size, but I don't like brown. Do you have it in other colours?
Yes, sir. We have it in blue, green, grey, orange, and yellow.
I like it. This is the best suit in the shop. I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
What size do you take? What size do you take? Now back to Julia Marsh and Rachel Hanson.
Well, do you like it? It's a nice coat. And it's your size, but I don't like the colour. I prefer this brown one.
Do you have that coat in my size?
Yes, I think so.
You were right, Rachel. I prefer this colour too. But
But what?
It's the most expensive coat in the shop.
And it's also the best.
You're right. I'll take it. Thank you.
Oh, what did you decide? Well, the top was too long, but this skirt looked just right. I'm going to buy it.
Oh, good.
It's the most expensive coat in the shop.
Expensive. More expensive. Most expensive.
We're now going to meet Patsy Seddon. Patsy is the owner of a number of women's clothes shops. We'll also meet her buyer, the person who buys the clothes for the shops. But what exactly can you find in Patsy's shops?
The basic things like trousers and skirts and shirts and jumpers and jackets. And then you have all the accessories that go with it, like shoes, bags, gloves, hats, scarves, belts, everything you might need to go with your outfit.
I mean, most of the hats this season are meant to come down low.
My buyer is a little bit larger than me, so that's helpful. Together we represent our customer across the board. What do you think about this little one? Do you think that's just for little people, or can that, is
I
that
think
all right?
with a long full skirt it can work for a bigger person as well, that outfit, but generally it's going to be a smaller person. I like it with the trouser too. I think that's a really a lot younger look, but it's sweet.
Yes.
But certainly smaller people, I would
Smaller
say.
people buy
Yeah,
that jacket.
10s and 12s.
So we'd buy...
We could even just run it in 10s and 12s.
What we have is a jacket for larger people and a jacket for smaller people, and then you have the options to go with the jackets.
I mean, this is a really good basic skirt.
Because it
It's
works
well
with all the
priced.
jackets.
It works with that jacket. It's nice. It can be dressed up. I mean, this we've all...
That's a very classic little suit, isn't it? Every season has colour, which is its key to whether you're wearing the right thing this year or not. And colour...
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Today we look at cooking.
And the different ways you can cook.
You can boil.
You can roast.
You can bake.
Or fry.
4 different ways of cooking food. Can you think of one thing you can cook in all those different ways?
Eggs.
Can you roast eggs?
Oh, no.
I know. Potatoes.
Yes. You can cook potatoes in all those ways. How do you cook potatoes?
I cook potatoes in a number of different ways. Boiled potatoes are nice, mashed with a little onion and cheese, it's very nice. I don't fry potatoes very often.
My favorite way to cook potatoes is to bake them.
Baked or boiled?
I boil them, but I like sauté potatoes, so I part boil them, then fry them.
When I cook them for breakfast, I cut them into thin slices and I deep fry them.
Now, Natalie is learning how to cook Italian food. And today, she's going to cook something for us.
You come home from work or college. You're tired, you're hungry. You don't want to cook, but you have to. If you want something easy, try this recipe. You need pasta. And you also need butter, cream, Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper. First, Melt some butter over a low flame. If you use a high flame, the butter goes brown, and you don't want that. Next, add some cream. And some cheese. Then some salt and some pepper. This water is now boiling. Put the pasta in the boiling water. Add some salt and boil for about 7 minutes. That's fine. Not too soft, just right. Now, mix in the sauce. And that's it. Quick and easy to make.
Mmm. Delicious.
I agree. Excellent. How much butter do you need?
And how much pasta do you need?
I'll show you. For 3 to 4 people, this is what you need. 60 grams of butter, 8 tablespoons of cream, 150 grams of Parmesan cheese, 450 grams of pasta, and a little salt and pepper.
Julia Marsh is having dinner tonight with James Brady at his flat. James is cooking a traditional Irish meal, Irish stew. Irish stew is made with lamb, the meat of a young sheep, or mutton, the meat of an older sheep. James is calling his mother to find out how to make it.
I see. If you use lamb, you cook it for 2 hours. If you use mutton, you cook it for 3 hours. Right? Thanks very much, Mum. Thanks. Bye. First put in some potatoes. Next, put in the carrots and onions. Then the meat. Now what did she say? After you put in the meat, put in some more potatoes. Oh no! I forgot the parsley. Add some parsley before you serve the meal.
Hello, James.
Hello, Julia. Come in. Oh, thank you.
That smells good. What is it?
Irish stew.
Irish stew. You can cook Irish stew.
Oh, yes.
Well, He can cook Irish stew with his mother's instructions.
If you use lamb, you cook it for 2 hours. If you use mutton, you cook it for 3 hours. After you put in the meat, put in some more potatoes. Add some parsley before you serve the meal. Another thing you have to do before you serve a meal is set the table.
That's the first course.
Hurry up, darling. They'll be here soon.
Yes, dear. Next, main course. Meat. Knives and forks again. One knife, one fork. One knife, one fork. One knife, one fork. One knife, one fork. And last, dessert. Dessert fork, dessert spoon. Dessert fork, dessert spoon.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes, yes it is.
What are we eating tonight, darling?
What are we eating? You did the cooking.
No, I didn't. You did the cooking.
No, I didn't.
Today is your birthday, darlings. You are 1 year old today. So we're going to have a birthday meal. Now, what do you want for the first course?
Carrot soup.
And the second course?
Boiled carrots.
And what do you want for the main course?
Baked carrots.
And you'll have a birthday cake, of course.
Millie's is a restaurant in California which serves low-fat vegetarian food. Its owners are Margaret and Dennis Malone. Here's how Margaret describes their restaurant.
Millie's is a restaurant that the emphasis is on heart-healthy, low-fat, gourmet cuisine, and we specialize in providing people with locally grown organic produce.
We mostly steam and blanch and saute and bake. The one thing that we don't do is fry and use oil in deep frying and sauteing. One of the favorite dishes of Millie's that we've been making a lot is a stew. And we do it as a special, and it's called O'Malley's Stew. We get all of the seasonal vegetables that we buy at Farmer's Market, and we wash them and we chop them on our preparation board. Then we get a pot and fill it with water and begin to blanch the carrots and the leeks. After they've been simmering for a couple of minutes, we add the shiitake mushrooms and the smoked tofu. We continue then to add the remaining ingredients. Simmer a while longer, add some fresh herbs, and let it simmer for a few more minutes, and then the dish is complete. People come to dine now, and oftentimes it's 2 to 3 courses. In the past, we served food that wasn't quite as gourmet, and the meals were a bit shorter.
Ma'am? Yes. Your tempeh Normandy. Your shiitake steak, sir. And And our special pasta dish.
Thank you. People are more and more interested in not only what they eat, but why they eat. So recently I've started to conduct groups that support people changing their lifestyle and their diet, that deal with all the emotional reasons why we choose foods that sometimes are not beneficial.
Well, that made me hungry.
I know a good vegetarian restaurant.
Great. Let's go. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Today, getting around town.
How do you get around your town?
Some people go by bus.
Some people go by train.
Some people go by underground. By underground.
And some people go by tram. By tram.
Yes, today we're looking at getting around town, travelling around town. And our example is this town, London.
Julia Marsh's friend, Carl Schiller, is still in London. He's from Munich in Germany. At the weekend, he wants to visit the British Museum, so Julia takes him there. They travel first by bus, then by underground.
Ah, okay. How do we get to the museum?
First we go by bus, and then we go by tube.
Tube? What is that? You buy toothpaste in tubes.
The tube is another word for the underground.
Oh, I see. Tube, like a tunnel, huh?
That's right.
Ah. What's this?
It's your ticket.
Do you have to buy your bus ticket in a shop?
No. This is a special ticket. A one-day ticket.
Yeah.
You can use it on the buses, and on the tube, and on the underground.
How much does it cost?
Oh, no, no.
Are you sure?
Yes, Carl.
Thanks. Thank you very much. What do I do with this ticket?
What do you mean?
Well, does the driver stamp it? Do I put it into a machine? Or what?
Oh, no. Just show it to the driver when you get on the bus. That's all.
Which station do we go to for the British Museum?
Holborn. We're here, you see, Wimbledon. We take the district line to Notting Hill Gate and then change to the central line. And from Holborn station, we have to walk.
How far is it from the station to the museum?
Oh, not far. Half a kilometre.
And how long does it take?
From Holborn station?
No, from here, the whole journey.
About 3/4 of an hour. 50 minutes.
Right, let's go. In Munich, I go everywhere by tram. Are there trams in London?
No. My mother told me there were trams when she was young, but not now.
Why not?
I don't know.
Carl didn't know what to do with his ticket.
Does the driver stamp it? Does the driver stamp it? Do I put it into a machine? Do I put it into a machine?
No. Show it to the driver when you get on the bus.
How far is it from the station to the museum? How far is it? how many kilometers or how many meters. How far is it?
Half a kilometre. It's half a kilometre from the station to the museum.
How long does it take? How long does it take?
About 3/4 of an hour. It takes about 3/4 of an hour.
How do you get here, Natalie?
By bus, then by underground.
How long does it take?
About an hour.
How do you get to work? How long does it take?
I have to drive. There's no way that I could take public transport. And it takes me about 45 minutes from home to actually to the office.
By car, it takes about 12 minutes.
I come on the underground.
I drive my truck, a Ford Ranger, and it takes me about 5 minutes to get to school.
I travel to work by overland train and then by tube train, sometimes by bus as well.
I travel to work by canoe. I live on a houseboat which is moored about half a mile away, and I paddle up here in a 16-foot Canadian canoe.
After a long day at the museum, Carl and Julia come back to Wimbledon. They're now waiting for a bus back to Carl's hotel.
And I really like the Egyptian section.
Wasn't it fantastic? And there's so much of it.
How often do these buses run?
Every 10 minutes.
You said that 10 minutes ago. Come on, Julia, let's get a taxi, huh?
Carl, taxis are expensive, and you can still use your one-day ticket.
But it's not far to the hotel. It won't cost much.
All right.
Yeah? Taxi!
How often do these buses run? How often?
Every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes.
But Carl didn't want to wait, and so they got a taxi.
Stop here. How much is that?
$9.99, sir.
That's 10. Keep the change.
Keep the change. Keep the change.
Go by bus.
Go by train.
Go by tube.
Get a taxi.
Or, for a change, go by boat. Paul Money has a boat, a canal boat. He takes passengers from a part of London called Little Venice to another part of London, Camden Town. Let's join him on the canal as he describes where the boats go.
They go from Little Venice, which is where we are today, down to Hampstead Road Lock, which is in Camden Town. The journey down to Hampstead Road Lock is a distance of about 2.5 miles, so 5 miles in total, and the return journey takes 1.5 hours. There isn't really a typical passenger. Tourists from all countries of the world, groups of old age pensioners, who book the boat, and they're our favourite customers for sure. All sorts of people. The journey goes from here through the tunnel under Maida Hill, which is about 250 metres long. By canal standards, it's quite short. It's one of the shorter tunnels on the system. Some tunnels are as much as 3 miles in length.
Yeah, a little bit slow would be good. A little bit slow would be good.
The fastest that the boat travels is probably about 4 3/4 miles an hour, although the speed limit is actually 4 miles an hour. The journey makes its way around the northwest edge of Regent's Park, through the London Zoo. There's a beautiful aviary and a few antelope to be seen, and sometimes we get to see the elephant walking around, and then winds down in a very narrow channel past some beautiful old houses and down to Hampstead Road Lock. In the high summer, we make 4 trips a day. The return fare for an adult is £4.50 or single fare £3.50. And then there are reductions for children and pensioners. I love boats. The fresh air is a great attraction. If there is a sunny day, I'm out in it. Yes, meeting the people too is very important to me. I couldn't do a job where I didn't have some interaction with people.
And now it's time for us to go home.
I'm going home by underground.
I'm going home by bus.
I'm going home by boat.
Goodbye.
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 Hello.
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 Today we go out of town to the country.
Town. Town.
Country. Country.
Natalie wants to rent a house in the country for a weekend. But which house? Look at this, Natalie. Lots of houses. How about this one? Near a river.
Or this one. It has a great view. It's on a hill.
This one's nice. It's on a farm. Why not stay on a farm?
Well?
Well?
I don't know.
Near a river. On a hill. On a farm.
At MAP Advertising, Tom Hall has a problem with the rent.
What? But that's double. That's double the present rent. Yes. Yes, I will think about it. The company can't pay that. That's too much. Move to the country. I wonder. Rita?
Yes, Mr. Hall.
Ask James and Julia to come to a meeting tomorrow morning at 9:30.
Yes, Mr. Hall.
I have to tell you something. We have to move the company to a new office.
Move? But
I think that's a great idea.
Good.
We should be in the centre of town. We'll be near our customers.
Julia.
Transport is better.
Julia,
There are lots of good restaurants.
Julia. I think we should move to the country. Here.
Oh.
Tom Hall has to move the company. What does Julia think of this idea?
I think that's a great idea. We should be in the centre of town.
But Tom Hall doesn't want to move to the centre of town.
I think we should move to the country.
Julia isn't sure. She likes where she lives. Do you like where you live?
Yes, I like living there. There are lots of open spaces and it is very green, and there is also a forest which is nice to walk through.
I can't really say I do like living in town. I'm really much more of a country person, but this is where the work is.
I really like living in Santa Clara. It's close to where I work, and it's a small community, more or less. And it's a very green community with lots of trees, and it's relatively quiet, and I feel safe there.
Town mouse is visiting country mouse.
Welcome to the country. Come on, I'll show you round.
What's this?
Don't you know? It's a flower.
Bah! What's that?
That's a cow.
Moo! Oh, I don't like the country. It's noisy and it's dangerous. Everything is better in the town. Come and see. Hey, you can't walk there. Look.
You can't walk on the grass in town?
No.
Oh, what's that?
That's a dog.
That's a dog?
Oh, smoke. Wonderful. Where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm going back to the country.
Which house?
I think the house near the river is the best house for you, Natalie.
I agree. I agree. I agree with Kevin. I also think that the house near the river is the best house for Natalie. I agree.
At MAP Advertising, Tom Hall thinks they should move to the country. Do James and Julia agree?
4. Against. 4. Cheaper rent. Cheaper houses. Cleaner air. It's quieter, there's not so much noise, and parking's easier. Do you agree that these are all good reasons for moving?
Yes, I agree. But let's talk about the things against moving. Number one, a long way from some clients? Don't you mean from all our clients?
No, that's not right. One of our biggest clients is here in the West. And we have another here in the North.
What about communications?
There's an airport here and a motorway here. And there are fast trains to everywhere in Britain from this station.
So communications are better than they are from here?
I think so.
What do we do with our spare time? I know we can go for walks in the country, perhaps go horse riding, but we can only do that in summer. What can we do in the winter when it's cold and wet? It's not like London, is it?
I agree. But in this town here, 20 minutes by car, there are cinemas, theaters, good restaurants, and there's a jazz club. So I think MAP Advertising should move to the country. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
James?
I'm not sure.
I agree. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
Mary and Michael Bell own a farm near London called Cherry Trees Farm. It's special because it's open to visitors. Most of these visitors are children from city schools.
We keep cattle, which are called Herefords. We keep black pigs. We keep sheep. And we keep chickens for laying eggs and various farmyard animals, geese, ducks, goats. The majority of educational visits to Cherry Trees Farm are from school children aged between 4 and 10 who are from city areas.
Welcome to Cherry Trees Farm. Now, a visit to Cherry Trees Farm is not the usual sort of visit, because where practical, I ask you to help me.
After they've had their lunch, they then go to collect eggs, which to many is one of the best things they do on the farm, because a hen often will be sitting in the box where the egg is laid, and the child must slip its hand under the hen and actually touch a warm egg.
I got it, Alex. I got it under the
Don't push them too hard, don't chase them.
And then usually, after they have collected eggs, they will set off to see all the other animals.
When they're old enough, as people want them in the shop for roast duck, then we take them and prepare them. Can you see the one with the ring in his nose and the horns? Now he's our Hereford bull.
Why does he have a ring around his nose?
Well, when we need to do anything with him, we can put a hook through his nose to control him.
Part of our philosophy or belief is that animal welfare is as important as the methods by which we farm. So for us, freedom and
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Today we're going to look at, well, things and how we talk about things, how we describe things.
things such as tables, chairs, and desks.
Watches.
And clothes.
What's in the bag?
An old sweater.
What colour is it?
Yellow.
What's it made of? Wool? Cotton?
Wool. It's made of wool.
Very nice.
Thank you.
What colour is it? What colour is it? What's it made of? What is it made of? What's it made of? Wool? Cotton?
Wool. It's made of wool. This is my favourite sweater. I have 4 sweaters and I like this one the most. It's my favourite. What colour is your favourite sweater? And what's it made of?
My favorite sweater is blue. It's made of wool, and I bought it in Scotland.
My favorite sweater is a mint green color, and it's made of 100% cotton.
My favourite sweater is red, and it's made of wool, with my golf club's emblem on it.
Grey and cashmere.
I don't have a favourite sweater.
Almost all my sweaters are dark blue, and wool or cotton. I have a number.
I don't wear very many sweaters because it's too warm here.
It's a dark gray. Taupe gray?
It's green, dear.
Well, no, it's got gray and green in it.
At MAP Advertising, Tom Hall wants to buy some desks for the new office. He asked James Brady to help him. James phoned an office furniture company, and they sent him this, a catalogue. Today, James is looking through the catalogue, trying to find a desk he likes.
James? What are you doing?
I'm measuring my desk.
Why?
Well, Tom asked me to find some new desks for the new office. And there's a nice one in this catalogue. Julia, may I borrow your pen?
Here.
Thanks.
And how big is your desk?
Well, it's 1 metre 80 centimetres long, 75 centimetres wide, and 75 centimetres high.
And the one in the catalogue?
It's bigger.
What's it like?
Well, it's grey and red, and it has 3 drawers.
Grey and red? What's it made of?
Metal. And wood. With leather on top.
Let me see. Oh, yes, it is nice. How much is it?
There.
What?
Well, what do you think of it?
As you see, this desk is not big enough. But that desk is too expensive.
Oh, well. Look again.
James. The pen, please.
Is this pen yours?
Yes, it's mine.
In the catalogue, James found a desk that he liked. Julia asked him about it.
What's it like?
What is it like? What shape is it? What is it made of? What colour is it? What is it like? What is it like?
This desk is not big enough. That desk is too expensive.
Then James put Julia's pen in his pocket.
Is this pen yours?
Yes, it's mine.
His.
Thank you.
Hers.
Thank you.
Yours. Mine.
Always.
What's that?
It's a present for you.
Oh, what is it?
You have to guess.
Oh, I don't know. What shape is it?
It's square. No, it's round.
What shape is it? What shape is it?
It's square. Square. It's round. Round.
I don't know.
Okay. Which hand is it in?
That one. A watch. Thank you. Where did you get it?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you want to buy a watch?
But whose are they?
What do you mean?
Are all those watches yours?
Of course they're mine. All of them. Now, which one would you like? What about this one? A nice square silver watch with a black strap. Or this one? A nice round gold watch with a brown leather strap.
This is a very nice watch. How much is it? Really? I'll take it.
Oh dear.
Oh, what's the time?
Ask her.
Can I help you, sir?
Whose are they? Whose are they?
They're mine. They're mine.
Handbags.
Books.
Umbrellas.
Watches.
Handbags, books, umbrellas, watches. All things you can lose when you travel by bus, train or underground. Maureen Beaumont works for London Transport at their lost property office. She helps passengers when they lose things.
On a typical day, we can receive as many as 500 items. If it's been raining, we could receive over 1,000 umbrellas. handbags, purses, cameras, watches, you name it, and somebody's lost it at some time or another. As you can see, this is some of the false teeth that we have handed in. I'm not quite sure what are tops and what are bottom sets, but probably enough musical instruments here to equip a small orchestra. A false hand. It's part of a skeleton. It's the leg part, I think. Quite a large theatrical sword. A stuffed eagle. Beautiful wedding dress. We received 19,000 umbrellas last year. Ladies' umbrellas, gents, and even the more unusual type. An umbrella for two. What's that one?
Yes.
Yes, this one was handed in at St James's Park.
That is my umbrella.
Yes?
Yes, I'm very pleased.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
Right, sir, if you'd like to put your signature and address there for me.
Yes, certainly.
Is this yours, Kevin?
No, it's not mine. Is it yours, Natalie?
No, it isn't mine.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Today, we look at people's lives. What have you done in your life?
How many jobs have you had?
Which countries have you been to?
Which countries have you been to?
I have been to India. Last year I went to India, and now I'm back here. I've been to India.
I have been to Russia. 2 years ago, I went to Russia, then I came back here. I've been to Russia.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where have you been?
I don't know. I've forgotten.
At MAP Advertising, it's lunchtime. James Brady has been out with a client all morning. Only Julia is in the office.
Hello, Julia. Are there any messages for me?
No, I don't think so. Are you expecting a message?
Yes, I asked Susan Warren to ring me. It's quite important.
Well, she hasn't rung.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for 5 hours. Since 7:30.
Really? Why did you come in so early?
I have a lot of work to do at the moment.
I see.
James,
Yes?
how many jobs have you had?
Well, I've had 3 other jobs. Why?
I'm just interested, that's all. James, how many countries have you been to?
What? How many countries have I been to?
Yes.
Well, I've worked in England and Ireland, that's 2. And I've had holidays in 5 others. That's 7. Why do you want to know?
7 countries. I've only been to 2.
Julia,
Yes?
what are you trying to say?
What do you mean?
What are all these questions? How many jobs have I had? How many countries have I been to? What do they mean?
Well, James, I haven't done much in my life.
Julia, I wouldn't say that.
No, it's true. I haven't done much. And I want to do something different.
What?
I'm going to leave MAP advertising.
Julia! How long have you been here?
I've been here for 5 hours. I've been here since 7:30.
It is now 12:30. Julia came to the office at 7:30. Julia has been in the office for 5 hours. She has been in the office since 7:30. For 5 hours, since 7:30.
How long have you lived in London, Kevin?
6 months. I have lived here for 6 months.
And you, Natalie? How long have you lived in London?
I've lived in London since 1989. How long have you lived in your town?
I've lived here for 16 years.
I've lived in Bolinas for 18 years.
I've lived here about 25 years.
On and off, I've lived in or around London all my life. I've lived in London continuously for the last 11 years.
I've lived in Reading for about 20 years.
For 18, no, nearly 20 years.
Not quite 2 years.
I've lived in Pacifica 3 years.
Have you found a house for your weekend in the country?
I've found 2, but I don't know which house I want to go to. This one or this one. I can't decide.
I'll decide for you. Go to this one.
Okay.
At MAP Advertising, Julia has decided to do something. She talks to Tom Hall about it.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a minute, Tom?
Of course, Julia. Sit down. What is it?
I've decided to leave.
Leave?
Yes. I've decided to leave MAP Advertising.
Oh, no. Is it because we're moving out of London?
Well, yes. But there are other reasons.
I know. You've never liked working here and you've found another job.
No. I've enjoyed working here. And I've learnt a lot, but...
But what?
Well... I haven't had time for other things. I've worked here for 4.5 years, nearly 5. And I'd like to do something different.
You have found another job.
No, I haven't, really.
Well, what do you mean? Something different?
I want to travel. You know, I've never been to the United States.
Haven't you?
No. And I want to learn to ski. I want to live abroad and learn a new language. There are lots of things that I haven't done.
Well, what can I say? I'm really sorry. But I understand.
Thanks, Tom.
What has Julia decided?
I've decided to leave MAP advertising.
Julia has liked working at MAP Advertising.
I've enjoyed working here.
She hasn't found another job. She wants to do something different. She wants to learn to ski, to learn a new language, and to travel.
I've never been to the United States. There are lots of things that I haven't done.
Chris Simpson is a photographer. He has been a photographer for 20 years, and he talks about the kinds of photographs he has taken in that time.
I've always attempted to create an element of mystery in my photographs. I'm doing a project for a watch company. They want to show different brands of watches and basically sportsmen. So today it was the rowing.
What, you want it tightening again? Yeah. After loosening it this time, it's getting a bit tight.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's tight now.
I'm not a reportage photographer, and I try and find a situation and then manipulate it so that it works for me. This was very much a case in point. I was photographing the tree, she walked by, I saw her and put her in the picture. "99% of the photographs I take are the truth, because that's very much my style of photography. But here is a case of a photograph that I've manipulated. As you see it, that is one picture, shot for real as one picture. The difference is that the Canon is made out of polystyrene. That picture would not have worked, in my mind, if I'd had a boring blue sky. And these clouds, late afternoon, they came along, and it becomes to me the epic picture. And it's luck, because those clouds weren't there to order. You can manipulate certain things. The best photograph I've ever taken, I love landscapes, I love people. I would answer that by saying he is one of my favorite pictures. He comes across in a proud, noble way. And it's that feeling that I wanted to capture, so I'm very...
Hello.
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 Today we look at the body and things that can happen to it.
Like aches, illness, accidents.
But first, we look at some of the main parts of the body. Head, chest, stomach, arms, legs, back, head, chest, stomach, arms, legs, and back. Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, my back hurts.
Do you want to sit down?
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, quite sure.
What's the matter? When something is wrong or somebody is ill, you ask this question. What's the matter?
And the answer? My back hurts. My back hurts.
Or, I have backache. I have backache.
Yes?
I don't feel well.
You should see a doctor.
But you are a doctor.
Am I? Oh, yes. You're right. Yes, I am. What's the matter?
I have a headache.
Take your hat off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, doctor. No headache. It's gone.
Your hat is too small.
But my stomach hurts too, doctor.
Where does it hurt? Exactly.
Here. It hurts here.
Stand up and take your jacket off. Uh-huh. No stomachache?
No stomachache.
Your belt is too tight.
But my feet hurt.
Let's see. Take your shoes off. Do your feet hurt now?
No, they're fine.
Your shoes are too small. No more problems?
No, I'm fine. Just fine. I don't feel well. I don't feel well.
Where does it hurt? Where does it hurt?
Now let's go to MAP advertising. Rachel Hanson is feeling happy today. She got a letter this morning. It was good news.
I've done it. I've done it! What? I've won a holiday for two in Italy. That's great. Congratulations. Italy? Beautiful weather, beautiful food, beautiful...
Rachel, look out! Rachel, are you all right? Are you okay?
I don't know. I've broken my leg. I think.
Now, don't worry, Rachel. Which leg is it?
This one.
And where does it hurt?
There.
Now, I won't hurt you. I'll be careful. I can't feel anything.
Have I broken it?
No, I don't think so. But I'm not sure.
What's happened?
It's Rachel. She's hurt herself.
Has she broken anything?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Don't move her. She should go to hospital. I'll call an ambulance.
Look out! Look out! I've broken my leg. I have broken my leg. I've broken my leg.
What's happened? What has happened? What's happened? Has she broken anything? Has she broken anything?
Have I broken it? Have I broken my leg? I'm not sure. Julia doesn't know the answer, so she says, I'm not sure.
Don't move her. Don't move her.
Come on, John. Time to get up.
I don't feel well.
Oh, dear. What's the matter?
I have a headache and my chest hurts.
I see.
And I have stomach ache. Look up, Mum, be careful. Don't sit there.
Why not?
I fell out of bed last night. I've broken my leg, I think.
Oh, dear. You should go to hospital.
No, I'll be all right. But I can't go to school today. Oh.
Don't worry, John. You can stay in bed all day. Today's Saturday. There's no school today.
Oh.
Be careful, John.
It's all right, Mum. My headache has gone. My chest doesn't hurt. My stomach ache has gone. And my leg is better. I think I'll get up now.
Now, what about Rachel's leg? Let's see what's happening at MAP Advertising.
Hello, Tom Hall. Ah, Julia. That's good news. Okay, take her home and tell her to stay there until she's better. Yes, that's fine. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Ah, there you are, James.
Yes. I've just heard about Rachel's accident. How did it happen?
She fell over.
How is she?
Julia has just phoned from the hospital. Rachel has hurt her leg, but she hasn't broken it.
That's good.
Yes. Julia is taking her home now. James, are you all right?
Oh, I have a cold. I'll be okay.
No, you won't. You should go home and go to bed.
But...
No buts. You'll give your gold to everybody in the office. I don't want that. Off you go.
All right, boss. Actually, I don't feel well. I've just heard about Rachel's accident.
Julia has just phoned from the hospital.
Head,
Chest,
back,
stomach,
arms,
legs.
Parts of the body. Dancers have to exercise every part of their bodies. Mary Evelyn is a teacher at the London School of Contemporary Dance. She teaches dancing and studies the human body.
I've always loved to watch dancing. I find it fascinating because it's something which crosses all barriers. It's often called the language of dance. It's a way of communicating emotion or feelings, stories, without having to use words.
Lifting the middle, long again, drop. Long leg to the back.
Strength is very, very important to the dancer, and stamina. They have a great deal of work to do to make the body mobile. That's to make all the arms, the legs, the head move freely, and to have control over the different parts of the body. And finish. isolation in dance is very important. It is crucial that the dancer learns to use all the different parts of the body in separation from each other, so that, for instance, while the whole of the rest of the body was still, they could move just a hand from the wrist, or just the head, just a shoulder. Each part of the body must be mobile on its own. Right, okay. Now bring your heel front. Try and keep your hip back. That's it. And reach the foot. Go down and make sure your knees come over your feet. The hips are square. Okay, push your heels into the floor. Okay, now make sure that you're still lifting the elbows here so that they don't droop down and take the shoulder with it. This is going to be lifted. The shoulder has to still be wide. I've always loved the human body and the way it works. And this is something which I'm still discovering, the endless possibilities for the body, for all the parts of the body to work in isolation from each other or together. This is a study which I imagine will take me all my life.
I think we've finished for today. Natalie?
I finished.
And I finished.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Today, we look at how to talk about problems, about things going wrong. For example, losing something. This is where I keep the things that I don't want to lose. This is my briefcase. Briefcase. In here, I keep important papers. My wallet with driving license. Checkbook. All very important things that I don't want to lose.
At MAP Advertising, Tom Hall has a meeting with James Brady and Julia Marsh, but James and Julia are late.
Rita? Yes, Mr. Hall. Are James and Julia there? We have a meeting at 2:30 and it's...
Sorry I'm late, Tom.
It's all right, Rita. Where have you been?
At the police station.
Where?
At the police station. I've lost my briefcase. Or perhaps somebody's taken it, I don't know.
Oh, no. What happened? Sit down. Was there anything important in it?
Important? My checkbook? All the papers I need for work. My appointment book.
Oh, that's terrible. But how did you lose your briefcase?
Well, as you know, I was with a client all morning, and we had lunch together. After I had lunch, I went shopping. And when I wanted to buy something, I couldn't find my checkbook. Then I remembered that it was in my briefcase, and my briefcase was in my car.
So you went back to your car?
I went back to my car, no briefcase.
And then you went to the police?
Oh, not immediately. Before I went to the police station, I called the client's office. No luck. They said the briefcase wasn't there.
Excuse me. Tom Hall. James, where are you?
Julia has lost her briefcase with a lot of important things in it. But how and when?
After I had lunch, I went shopping. When I wanted to buy something, I couldn't find my checkbook. Before I went to the police station, I called the client's office.
But Julia had no luck. She has lost her briefcase. Have you ever lost anything important?
I've lost my car keys before now. That caused me great problems.
No, I've never lost anything important.
I have lost an important thing. I lost my wedding ring at one time, but fortunately I was able to find it again.
A boat. I had in the early 1970s an old wooden boat on which I lived, and I went away for a few days and came back to find it on the bottom of the canal.
No, I've always found it again if I've thought I've lost it, fortunately, so no.
Yes, I've lost a lot of things.
Back to MAP advertising. Julia Marsh came late to a meeting with Tom Hall because she lost her briefcase. But why is James late?
James, where are you?
I'm at a garage. I've had an accident.
An accident? Are you all right?
Don't worry, it's not serious. I'm not hurt, but I can't drive the car. The rear lights are broken.
What happened?
I was at the traffic lights when somebody hit me from behind. His brakes didn't work.
Oh, no. James, can you come to the office now? We have a meeting, remember? Oh, good. I'll see you in half an hour. Goodbye. He's okay. He's getting a taxi. Yes. Yes, there is. Julia Marsh. Really? I'll tell her. It was very kind of you to call. Goodbye. That was the manager of the Europa restaurant. Just after lunch today, he found a black leather briefcase under a table. When he opened the case, he found a lot of papers. He said that they had the name MAP on them. And he found a checkbook with the name Marsh on it. J. Marsh. J for Julia.
Oh dear, poor Julia. And James is not at the meeting because he's had an accident.
I was at the traffic lights when somebody hit me from behind.
And what happened when the restaurant manager opened Julia's briefcase?
When he opened the case, he found a lot of papers.
And these papers had the MAP name on them. Of course, the briefcase is Julia's, so her problem is over. But now, here's another kind of problem.
What's the matter?
Before I went to bed, I had 20 legs.
Yes?
I slept for a month.
Then what happened?
Well, when I woke up, my legs were gone. And now I have these.
Do this.
Thank you.
Christine Barr is a firefighter in California. She describes the day when the town of Oakland, near San Francisco, caught fire.
I got to work at 8 a.m. and did my usual duties checking the engine. I was the driver that day, so I made sure my engine was in shape and all the gear was ready. My captain informed me that we would spend a couple of hours testing hydrants, then we would shop for lunch and dinner. Then we came back to the station around noon, and it was at that time that we turned on the TV and we began to hear the report of the fire.
By 11 o'clock this morning, the fire was nothing more than a small grass fire, and it was almost out. Then, 25-mile-an-hour winds gusted, and it was as if gasoline was being poured from the sky. Flames rose 20 feet high, and smoke blanketed Buckingham Boulevard.
We got on Highway 101 and with our lights and sirens going. Once we crossed the Bay Bridge and were heading toward Berkeley, I looked up and I could see the flames on the ridges, and I was shocked. When we turned a corner, we saw a 30-foot jet of gas shoot out at us, a broken gas line. When we turned another corner, there was a sputtering transformer raining sparks, and everywhere there were down power lines and burning vegetation, exploding trees. While we were on Broadway Terrace, we were asked to fight an attic fire in one of the homes. After we made entry into the house, we climbed up a narrow staircase into a small child's room. And I only had a second to look around me before the room filled with smoke and it was too hot to stand up. So we backed out down the staircase. And as we were coming down the stairs, I saw photographs hanging on the wall. And I felt at that point that these people were going to lose their home. And I thought that if I could take the pictures, they would at least have something. So I snatched them off the wall, and I grabbed a towel, and I wrapped them in a towel, and I hunched over them so that they wouldn't get wet, and I put them down in the neighbor's yard. It was unbelievable to see so much burning at once, and it was like someone had dropped a bomb on Oakland.
What are those?
Photos of my weekend in the country.
Oh, yes. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was lovely.
Nothing went wrong?
No, everything was great. Well, the weather wasn't very good. Oh, and I lost a suitcase. Oh, and my car...
Goodbye. Hello. Today, we're going to talk about the future.
We know one thing about the future. You can never be sure, you can never be certain what will happen.
But at MAP Advertising, two things are certain. They're moving office today, and Julia is leaving the company.
Well, this is it.
This is it.
My last day at MAP Advertising.
What are you going to do? Have you decided yet?
Not really. I think I'll go to Germany and look for a job there.
You don't sound very happy, Julia.
I know. It's just that, well,
I hope I'm doing the right thing.
Ah, you'll be okay.
I hope so.
You can always stay at MAP. It's not too late.
No, I'm not going to do that. What about you, James? Where will you be 5 years from now?
What a question. I'll be married. And I'll have 2 children.
Really?
Of course not. I don't know where I'll be 5 years from now. I hope I'll still be in advertising. I like it. Will you get married, Julia?
Perhaps. If I meet the right man, I'll get married. But I don't know.
Julia and James talked about the future.
I think I'll go to Germany.
You'll be okay. You'll be all right. You'll be okay.
I hope so. I hope I'll be okay. I hope so.
And what about James? Where will he be 5 years from now?
I hope I'll still be in advertising. I hope I'll still be in advertising.
Another question. Will Julia get married?
If I meet the right man, I'll get married. If.
Yes?
I want to know what's going to happen in my life. Can you tell me my future?
Your future? Let's see. Yes! If you eat a lot, you'll get fat.
That's no good. Everybody knows that. Will I have a long life?
Do you smoke?
Yes.
If you stop smoking, you'll live longer.
That's no good either. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
You will travel to a far place.
That's better. Where?
I don't know. But you will meet a woman, and you will marry her.
Who is she?
I don't know.
You don't know anything. I'm leaving.
You can't leave yet. First, you have to give me some money.
I'm not going to give you any money. You haven't told me anything.
If you don't give me any money, you'll be sorry.
If you eat a lot, you'll get fat. If you stop smoking, you'll live longer. If you don't give me any money, you'll be sorry.
We heard James and Julia's hopes for the future. What are your hopes for the future?
I hope in the future that my daughters will continue to grow and perhaps be married and have families of their own, and then I can be a grandfather, which would be quite nice.
that my children do well in school, that they study and really apply everything that they have in them to develop their talents and their intelligence, and that they're happy.
My hopes for the future, my principal hope, is that I will stay healthy and continue to do the sort of things which I like to do.
For myself, I hope that I'll remain fit enough to carry on dancing for a long time.
Here is someone with different hopes.
I have an idea. I'm going to make a fire.
What's a fire?
I don't really know.
What will it do?
I think it'll give us light.
That'll be nice.
And I hope it'll make us warm.
Good.
We can put our food on the fire.
Will it taste better?
Perhaps.
I hope so.
That's it. That's a fire. You've stolen my idea.
Tom Hall hopes that the move to the country will be good for MAP advertising. But now the day has come, and he's not so sure.
What is it, Tom?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Thinking about the move?
Yes. I hope I've done the right thing. If I'm wrong, the company will lose business.
Tom, you've looked at the advantages again and again.
I know.
Offices in London have become very expensive.
Yes.
A lot of companies have moved out of London.
I know, but...
Tom, life in the country will be easier. I know you've done the right thing.
I hope so.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yes, you're right. I'm a little sad to leave the old place, that's all. But we all have to look ahead to the future and our new lives. Let's go out and have a meal to celebrate.
I'd love to.
James.
Great idea.
John Ketley tries to predict the future, our future weather. He's a TV weather forecaster, and he tells us what the weather will be in different countries. He starts by talking about a weather forecasting centre in a place called Bracknell.
An awful lot of preparation goes on at our headquarters at Bracknell initially. That's where the supercomputer handles all the equipment, all the information going in. An awful lot of observations, ground-based observations, satellite information, radar pictures, etc., etc. Our team of forecasters over there handle that information, and they then come to a conclusion as far as the forecasts are concerned for the next 24, 48 hours or so. Hello and a warm welcome to the World Service weather forecast. Well, over Europe it's been very unsettled in recent days. We can see these areas of low pressure responsible for this unsettled weather. Plenty of snow across the Alps and some really widespread snow across much of Norway and Sweden just at the moment as well. Spain's going to be extremely good. It will get much warmer than it's been recently. We did have some high temperatures down in the south of Spain about 2 or 3 weeks ago, then it turned cooler, but now we're very confident it will get warmer again. It's going to be sunny. We're going to see temperatures 28, 30 degrees, something of that order in the south of Spain. Let's look at a few city forecasts then for the next few days. Starting up in the north, Tokyo at about 18 or 19 degrees and missing most of the rain. Nagasaki, though, will get the rain. Temperatures there about 13, but it really is very warm indeed for the time of the year up in Vladivostok. Now, as you come into China, through Korea as well, you can see here that it's very warm too. Beijing about 27 degrees, with most of the rain clearing away by the end of the week. Northern China is still rather variable at this time of the year. China is an enormous country, of course. The climate varies tremendously from north to south, from east to west. At the moment it's still quite unsettled up in the north of China, still snow around, but it looks like it's getting better. It is settling down. It will become drier in the next few days. Over into India now, plenty of hot sunshine there, as you can see, really hot, but those showers never too far away from Sri Lanka. And in the Middle East, well, 1 or 2 showers to begin with, but then most places staying dry. That's it from me.
Have we reached the end of the programme?
I think so.
I think so too.
We'll see you in the future. Goodbye.
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 Hello! Today we're celebrating, and we look at other people's celebrations.
Oh!
Celebrations, when people get together and have a party.
With food, drink, and maybe music and dancing.
Celebrations like a birthday. Birthday. Christmas. Christmas. New Year. New Year. A wedding. Wedding.
There. That's better, son. Now, have you forgotten anything?
No, Mother. I haven't forgotten anything.
The car.
I've already booked the car.
Ooh, I love weddings. And the flowers.
Jane has collected the flowers.
She hasn't forgotten.
No, Mother, she hasn't forgotten.
Is Aunt Mary coming to the wedding?
We've invited her, but she hasn't answered the invitation.
Oh. Well, it's time to go. Now you're sure you haven't forgotten anything?
Yes, Mother, I'm sure.
Come on, then. We'll wait for the car outside.
It seems both of them have forgotten something. The mother asked about 3 things: the car, the flowers, and Aunt Mary.
I've already booked the car. Jane has collected the flowers. Aunt Mary hasn't answered the invitation. Invitation. A card asking her to come to the wedding. Have you ever been to a wedding?
Yes, I've been to many weddings.
I've been to several weddings all over this country of friends and colleagues, and also weddings abroad of friends in Germany and in Cyprus.
Yes, I've been married once myself, and I've been to many other people's weddings.
Yes, I've been to several weddings. Our most recent wedding we've been to is our daughter's wedding last year. and it was in the front yard of our home.
I've been to many weddings, and I like weddings. I think it's a good celebration.
Today, they're having a celebration at MAP Advertising. They're having a party at the old offices before moving to the new offices. And Carl Schiller from Germany is there.
James, have you met Carl yet?
No.
Carl, this is James Brady. James, this is Carl Schiller.
How do you do? How do you do?
I have things to do, so I'll leave you two to get to know each other.
Do you work here, James?
Yes, I do.
Have you been here long?
No, not long. About 6 months. Do you know many people here?
No, I've only been here once, so...
Come and meet some people.
Okay.
Rita, I want you to meet Carl Schiller. Carl, this is...
We've already met.
Oh, I see. Can I get you a drink, Carl?
Yes, please. Orange juice? I am driving.
1 minute. Hi, Julia. Are you having a good time?
Yes, fine. Have you tried this yet? It's delicious.
No, I haven't. What's in it?
Different fruit juices and lemonade, I think. I'm not sure.
I'll try some. You're right, it is good. I'm sorry you're leaving, Julia.
Yes, it's a pity. But I've been here for 5 years now. It's time to move on.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I've just remembered. Orange juice for Carl.
James, have you met Carl yet? Have you met Carl yet?
Come and meet some people. Come and meet some people. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Have you tried this yet? Have you tried this yet?
Are you going to the party?
What party?
That party, over there. It's a leaving party. We're going south, where the weather is good.
I haven't had an invitation.
That's all right. Come with me.
Hi, we haven't met. I'm Basil. Can I get you a drink?
Yes, please.
Have you tried that water down there yet? It's delicious.
No, I haven't.
Come on, let's go.
Cheers!
Let's go back to MAP Advertising and see what's happening there.
Quiet. Quiet, please. Thank you. Next week, we'll be in our new offices in the country. But one person will not be there. Julia. Julia has done a lot for MAP Advertising. She's been here for 5 years, and I've enjoyed working with her very much. But she has decided to leave. I haven't tried to persuade her to stay because I know she wants to try something new. Julia, would you come here, please? This is from all the staff and myself. It comes with our thanks and our best wishes for the future.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
And now, here's to Julia and her new life. And here's to our new offices.
Norman Stevens is a registrar, a man who marries people. He works at a very famous registry office in Chelsea, in London. And he has worked there for a long time.
I have been a registrar for 23 years. I'm not sure exactly how many couples I've married in those years, but it's probably around 10,000. Would you all please stand to greet the bride? The most weddings I've ever done in one day was actually 22. Would you all please stand? I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Kevin Patrick Crehan.
Why I, Kevin Patrick Crehan.
Should not be joined.
Should not be joined.
In matrimony.
In matrimony.
To Kathy Jean Hampton.
To Kathy Jean Hampton.
I have never actually forgotten the words completely, but I have sometimes started the first declaration a second time, or started the second declaration first. I give this ring.
I give this ring.
As a symbol.
As a symbol.
Of our marriage.
Of our marriage.
And as a token.
And as a token.
Of my love.
Of my love.
Having made your declarations in front of your witnesses, I'm very pleased to say you are now by law husband and wife. You don't have to look happy this time, get on. That's it. Even though I personally have married about 10,000 couples, what I have to remind myself all the time is that for them, it's their first time, and for them, it's a very special day.
Do you know what we're celebrating today, Natalie?
No.
Tell her, Kevin.
My birthday.
Oh, many happy returns.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, David. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.